Wonderful gentleman. To my immediate right is James Goddard, who is the design director over at Microsoft Studios. And then I've got Isaac Torres, who's a designer at Iron Galaxy. We've got something pretty sweet that we want to show you guys today. But first off, let's just talk about the week. It's been a hell of a week for KI.
Oh, man.
Starting with Monday, right? General Rom is here.
Happened. Yes.
Yeah, it was big, literally. Like, camera zoomed out big.
Yeah.
General Rom's here and released.
Yeah.
And then Tuesday.
And he's free to everybody right now for this week.
That's a good point.
Yep.
Just this week only lasts until what? Sunday night, right?
Yep.
Sunday night. So if you haven't yet, make sure you jump into Killer Instinct, download it. You can play him all week long. No barriers, no restrictions. Give it a go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then Tuesday, James, I know this one's near and dear to your heart. We announced something with, what's it called? The KI Ultra Tour, correct?
Yes, $100,000 tour. We are kicking off. Details to come soon. Can't wait for you guys to find out all the details. Man, yeah.
Dude, I'm excited for that. I'm really excited for that.
We love tournaments, and our community loves tournaments, especially with our great online play.
Absolutely, absolutely.
This will be online and offline tournaments. 100K.
It's
Coming soon.
Thursday, the last day of E3.
Oh, yeah.
And we've got another big thing to show off.
Oh, yeah.
Got to go out in style, right? Isaac, what are we going to go check out?
We are going to check out Shadow Lords.
Oh, that's
This is
gonna be
something that
awesome.
everybody has been hyped for, and we're finally going to reveal it for the first time.
Yep.
You want to talk a little bit about
Yeah,
it,
James, let us know.
People have been asking us lots of questions since we showed that little world, the world and the little missions
Oh,
in
yeah.
in our reveal trailer for Season 3. So Shadow Lords is our World Cataclysm strategy mode.
Okay.
Strategy mode in fighting game. I just said it.
So how did we get to this Shadow Lords bit?
Well, we wanted something that was infinite replayable. So we wanted to have random generated missions. We wanted to give you buffs that change the game entirely. We wanted to give you somebody to help you out. Guardians, Astral Guardians, which also change the game. It's more than just, a little damage modifier here and there. I mean, we're talking big stuff.
Oh, yeah.
And we're going to get
There's
into
some
this mode.
gameplay changes, for sure.
Yes.
Yeah.
I like how you guys are smiling on
Oh,
control.
yeah.
You know what?
Let's just jump into it.
All
Isaac,
right, let's do
you're
it.
driving, so why don't you show us as we jump into Shadow Lords here?
Yeah, so just a quick way to show you guys about some of the strategy. I quickly went into the barracks over here. I currently have a team of 3 people. Jago is my captain, and he's partnered up with Saberwolf and Arbiter. So in the barracks over here, you can start equipping your character with a variety of things. So right now, you see Jago, he has these nanobots, gives him 30% bonus damage, right? And there's tons of different items here, artifacts that you can equip on your character. I can build Shadow Meter faster. I can recover more health. So in this mode, there's persistent health. So as you're playing through missions that you're going to see very, very shortly, you have to keep track of your health. So right now, I'm going to start my match with Instinct. I'm going to have, I'm going to recover some light health at the end of each day.
So you mean you put an artifact on your character,
Yeah.
and that instantly takes hold?
Yes.
So you can start a match with full instinct.
I can start a match with full Instinct if I want. I can start it off with Shadow Meter. I can even reduce the cost of Shadow Meter if I want to.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah, it's pretty good. So I got one right here for 3 days, which you guys will see what days mean in a second. I'm taking no chip damage. So boom, I'm going to equip that on my
So
guy
that means
right
you
now.
can just block everything and take no damage.
Exactly.
I like that.
Yep. So that's the barracks. That adds a little bit of spice to the game, and that's not all. There's a lot more strategy here in this game. So I'm gonna just jump straight into the war room. We got our missions over here. So we have, let's see, 1, 2. We have 3 missions on the map. As you'll see on the right corner there's this thing called the Global Threat. So Gargos, he's wrecking havoc. He's
Yes.
destroying the world. We need to stop him. But during that time, there's corruption, and it's engulfing the world, right? So by the time all of this corruption goes up, it's the inevitable Gargos arrival. So what you're trying to do is you're trying to prevent that arrival from happening as much as possible so that you can take away what we have as buffs on him. So Gargos has powers that increase his abilities.
Right.
He has 5 of them, and there's a total of 10 that are randomly generated throughout the mode. So he's going to pick 5 of those random ones, and you have to try to take those out. But if you don't, Gargos is going to be super buff, and he's gonna wreck you.
So tell me about the design direction of Gargos as a boss. I mean, how do you describe him against other fighting game bosses in the past?
Oh, man. A Gargos is a boss that's not only just a monster when it comes to range. I mean, all these portal punches. He has minions. And then on top of that, he has more minions. I mean, he has a bunch of mimic army that is invading the world. So a lot of bosses have that, but not everybody's mimics are nice and glowing green.
I know you fought Gargos, previously, and obviously
Yeah,
we've
let's
gone through
talk about
many
the omens.
iterations. But I know Brandon went through Gargos last night, and you know what I heard? In a good way. Cheapest boss ever in a fighting
Yes,
game.
Yeah.
and definitely he is probably the cheapest boss ever in a fighting game.
And it makes it
But-
fun. It makes it a ton of fun.
To make it so you have a chance, as we were showing on the global threat meter, there's 5 buffs. He sends in omens ahead of time to kind of secure his place in the world, and they have part of his power to juice them up.
Gotcha.
If you can take out that omen, you debuff him 1. So if you can debuff all 5, you may have a chance. But
So
this
it
is
may be a fair fight.
this is-
Maybe.
Yeah.
This is a special version of Gargos AI, however, that my friend here cooked up.
Oh yeah.
That does all kinds of cheap stuff, which we may show later.
Yeah.
But let's jump
So I'll
into
let you
this.
Keep going.
So right now I'm about to jump into a mission, and I equipped the Elixir of Greater Focus, which gives me full instinct, double instinct duration, and free shadow moves for 30 seconds.
Free shadow moves. You mean you just crank them
I
like
can
you're in
just keep
practice
doing
mode?
shadow moves just like a crazy person.
Okay, let's see it.
And then I'm equipping the Snake Pet, the Snake Guardian. Excuse me.
Yes.
So the Snake Guardian will apply potential damage to the opponent when I do an Ender.
So when you
And-
do an ender, it's going to strike them,
Yeah. So-
start burning up potential damage on them.
So you guys are familiar with General Ram. He just came out. His instinct mode adds potential damage to people over time.
Yep.
Or Cinder, his one of his burnout enders, adds potential damage over time.
Yep.
So now every character can do something very similar to this, but cranked up to 10.
Okay, let's
So-
see it.
Awesome. It's all depending on what Guardian you've got
Nice,
equipped.
Exactly.
nice new screens here we've never seen before.
Yeah. So we got these screens right here. So this Hisako is a power level 1 Hisako, and she has Rage. So these are all different types of modifications that the opponent can have, just like you. So I have, the Snake Guardian.
Right.
I have the Elixir of Greater Focus, and the opponent also has stuff too.
Great.
And
Let's see how
adds,
this plays out. I'm
yeah,
just saying,
that
you're on
adds.
stage right now.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna
expect
get
big
wrecked.
things.
Oh no, I'm gonna get wrecked for sure.
You better not lose against this one. Come on, you can do
We'll
better
see.
than that.
Who can
Okay,
say?
power level 1. Power level 1, right?
Yeah.
Oh, and those accessories.
So we got a little bit of a tutorial here to explain how to use stuff. So in order to use a consumable, you hit the taunt button, and that will activate the ability.
You can do that mid combo though, right? You
Exactly.
don't actually have to taunt.
Yep.
Okay.
So
great.
then we have the Guardian, which is the snake, and you'll see here, perform any ender, and it activates poison.
Awesome. So we'll let you get to it. James, why don't you talk us through the UI changes that we see down here and
All
what
right.
they mean?
So down here in the lower left, you can see he has the Elixir of Greater Focus. Okay, he just did an ender, so right above that is the poison taking hold. Look at the potential damage go. Oh, it went so quick I couldn't even.
And then Sako's already down.
Yeah.
So it really truly is a buff.
And you'll see the poison effect. You see that UI that's going down in the bottom left. Look how much potential damage is on
That is-
Hisako right now. So if you want to wreck people in 2 combos, boom.
Oh, it's
There you
still
go.
going.
Yeah, and it's still going. Yeah,
he
because
did
I just
another ender.
reactivated.
He
Yep.
did another ender, and it always activates. Now, there's a couple of things to note. These pets have different levels on them, right? There's
Yes.
common, there's epic, there's killer, and we've
Yes.
obviously got you equipped for the purpose of this demo with a killer.
A killer pet.
Got the
Yeah,
killer
it's Killer Guardian.
Yeah, I
Oh,
keep
now
saying
I
that.
did it too.
We do code names. We do code names,
we have
right?
code names for so long. We get stuck with them.
Dude, and you've already taken Hisako down.
Oh, yeah.
That's
No,
amazing.
for sure.
That's amazing. So we're gonna get through a day pretty quick.
And now a chest.
So then we got this loot chest that pops up. We're going to pop this open, and I'm going to get a ton of loot, which is really cool. And you get all these different things. So, sometimes you get consumables, sometimes you get artifacts, sometimes you just get some energy so that you can equip your Guardian so that you can keep using them in matches. And you're going to see the reward screen right now.
So now that you're done with this mission, this
Yeah.
would actually be a perfect time for you to jump in, and we should go to the Emporium.
Yeah, let's do it. So
Hey,
I got some Astro Energy, I got some Shadow Fragments, and I got Astro Gems. What do those do?
Yeah, we can go look. Let's
go see.
Check it out.
It's almost like you planned that.
It's almost, yeah. It's almost like I had an idea of what I was doing.
And whose Emporium is it?
It's Conra's.
Conra.
Yeah.
I don't
Con
trust that
Ra.
guy. I don't know. I'm just
I
gonna
don't
throw
trust
it
him
out
either.
there.
Here's a branch moment.
So this is one of the things about the missions that's really cool is that there's multiple branches that occur after or during a mission or before the mission, and you can choose stuff. So it's like, all right, I've subdued the spirits, and unless further action is taken, they may become corrupted again. I have an option to do nothing. That's cool. Or I can seal the spirits.
All right. What do you
So-
think is going to happen when
Now,
you seal the
this looks like
spirits?
a risk-reward type thing.
Oh yeah, it definitely is. So I'm gonna take a risk. I'm gonna seal the spirits. We're gonna
it
see
should
what
tell us
happens.
what happens here.
Oh, so corruption is decreased, which is great.
Mm-hmm.
And I even got divine aspect.
Wonderful.
What does that
That's
do?
awesome.
What we're gonna see in a second.
All right.
We got a little bit of story lore in there as well about the restless spirits, and then I'm gonna jump back, and I'm gonna go into the Emporium. And this is Conra's Emporium, and Conra has a bunch of stuff. So we have different packs of things that you can earn throughout the game. We're giving you energy, and you can just purchase a pack, or you can use KI Gold to expedite the process if you want.
Almost like we had a reason to give everyone who bought the Ultra Edition
A bunch of
18,000
KI Gold.
Who knew?
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Again, that planning.
Let's go craft something.
Yeah. So not only that, there's also a craft thing. So we have some stuff that you can craft. So I have a consumable that gives me free shadow moves for 15 seconds. I can craft that right now if I want, using the stuff that I earned from the loot drop
you get
that I
loots,
had.
yeah.
Yeah. So you have different items that you can craft. You have the Blade of Ritual Sacrifice, which reduces shadow meter cost by 25%. Not only does it do that, you can stack it. So you can put 4 on your character, infinite shadow meter.
Now, again, we're pretty early on in the game. I think
Oh, yeah.
on this particular dev gamer tag, we've only gone through once.
Yes.
Yeah.
But there are recipes that are unlocked the further on you get, right?
Yep.
Okay, gotcha.
So this is the storage of items that you can potentially have in the game. And these are all the things that we currently own. I'm going to show off a little bit of the sneak peek of even more items.
Yeah.
And everything just increases exponentially. There's weak versions of things, there's stronger versions of things, and then there's just like absolutely insane versions of things as well.
Why don't we show that off? Go into the Guardians real quick.
Oh,
We got
yeah.
a few different ones that are there.
Let's do it.
And this way we can kind of look at the differences between some of the common Guardians
Oh, yeah.
all the way up to
So-
the killer level.
Yeah, right here we have the Vampire Bat.
Oh, wait, hold on. Hit B for me real quick, because this is exciting to me.
Okay.
Go back one,
Yeah, let's
one
do
last
it.
second. One to the right, please. What is
Yeah.
that?
So we have the Fractured Ward. People that are familiar with the Halo franchise should be familiar with the Fractured Ward.
No way.
Yeah. So what this does is a great example of how we're incorporating, the Halo franchise with Killer Instinct in another way. So this gives you armor. So you know how Glacius can have armor or Aghanos can have armor? Well, now any character can have it. And it regenerates over time. So this is a great example right here. It regenerates 1 stack of armor every 15 seconds, and my match starts with 1 stack, right?
Let me just make a comment on that.
Yeah.
That's a Halo Forerunner monitor, and
Yes,
this
that
is
is a
our
monitor.
version of it.
Yeah.
Yes. Fractured Ward.
Yeah. So here's another version. This one regenerates 2 stacks of armor every 8 seconds, and the match starts with 4.
That's insane.
So you can just walk
That's
through
insane.
hits.
And you can,
Except
exactly.
for fierce ones.
Yep.
Except for when we get
And these are
Guardians.
just 5 of them. As you can see, there's a lot of coming soons. Who knows what some of the other abilities may be?
Right.
Do I get a chance to say stay tuned? Yes.
There
Oh
you
my
go.
God, I'm
All
so
right.
happy.
Yeah. So here's, we already seen the snake. We already seen Fractured Ward.
Talk about the bat.
We got the bat. The bat is interesting because there's different versions of the bat. So this version is the common version, right? This version gives you health back after you perform an ender and you're dealing damage to the opponent. So you're sucking the damage from the opponent and it's returning to you as health.
Gotcha.
Then there's another version of it which does all 3. So every time you do an ender, you're going to be generating health, you're going to be regenerating instinct, you're going to be regenerating shadow meter.
And it
it's-
returns a higher percentage
and
as well.
Exactly. And the percentage that you get varies depending on which version of the Guardian that you have.
And that's why our Guardian system is set up with common, rare, epic, killer.
Yep.
And there's some special versions of common called perfect. So you have common perfect,
Yeah.
rare perfect, epic perfect,
I'm
and
assuming.
killer is just perfect.
Exactly, and that's why you see that little KI logo on the
Yeah.
card over
Yeah.
here. That signifies that it is the perfect version of the pet. And this, so one thing that we really want to do with Shadow Lords is we want to incorporate everybody that plays the game to enjoy it in a variety of ways, right? So we have the hardcore crowd. We know the hardcore crowd really likes their tournaments and stuff like that. But we want to also capture, the players that may not be able to finish like survival mode, past like mission 5 or whatever it may be, right?
To be honest, this is for the players like me that don't necessarily want to go in and play ranked all the time.
Right, exactly.
That don't want, you want a challenge,
Yeah.
but you don't want the always on sort of bit.
Exactly.
Like I have to do everything perfectly.
Yeah. And the breaker system is for more casual users. That one is a little bit hard to grasp because you have to understand the game. You got to see animations. You learn it as you play, right?
Yep.
So we have this thing called the RAM. The RAM, when you press any 2 buttons of the same strength, you're gonna get a breaker.
You're going to get the breaker
Yep.
regardless.
It'll
And
pick
this
the right level for you.
Exactly. So this match right here, this is the killer version of the pet. It starts the match with 7 psychic breakers. So you can break any. Yeah.
the laugh. It is so many.
You can, yeah, but however, that's all you can have during that match. So
Gotcha.
then out of that, the training wheels are off. You're gonna have to
Gotcha.
figure out how to break
Once
on
you
your own,
use
right?
We should probably take some of these in and get to kind of the mode structure. Before,
Oh, yeah.
When we have time.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it.
And let
So
me
I'm-
just, while
gonna
you
go into
set this
another
up.
mission.
Yeah. So we didn't really go into detail, but Gargos is corrupting the world. we talked a little bit about the threat meter. When 3 continents fall, he arrives. And when he arrives, that is it.
Can we make that happen?
We can make that happen.
Goodness, that would be wonderful, because I feel like we've got about 18 minutes left. We've got some time.
Oh, yeah.
And then we can talk more about the day system as well.
Oh, yeah, for sure. So here's an example of another multi-branching event that occurs throughout this mode. So it's like, hey, before you begin, Cinder's like, hey, how about we make this interesting? And he's putting a bet. He's wagering against us.
Astral
So-
Gems.
Yeah.
Our
How many
our
Astral
main
Gems?
currency.
15.
Let's do it.
go
I'm, gonna
home.
wager-
Go home.
I'm
That's
wagering
it.
15 Astral Gems. Let's do it. All right. So I lost 15 Astral Gems because I'm wagering it. Let's see what happens if I can win this match. So here you go. We got the cool loading screen right now. So this guy's power level 3. This guy has concentration, and he's armored 3. So power level 3 is basically how strong the opponent is.
Okay.
He has more health. He deals more damage. Concentration, half cost on Shadow Meter usage. Yeah. Armored 3, it's exactly what it sounds like. He has 3 hits of armor that regenerates over time.
All right, so this is going to be a hell of a fight.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
here we
Except I think I'm doing 30% extra damage.
Now, this is the real Cinder. This is not a mimic.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's just in there just messing with you.
So
we go.
here you go. I got a pickled rodent brain, which is I guess, a great name. And basically, I have immunity to combo breakers, and I increased my damage.
Gotcha. And that's used
All
by
right.
hitting the taunt button.
Exactly.
Let's see this. Let's get a combo started and pop that and show that he can't break it.
And you've got that ram equipped. Why don't you try it? Break out of it.
Wow.
Yeah.
There we go. I just broke it using the psychic.
And you'll notice on the left-hand side, it now says that you have 6 left. Oh, look at that armor, Cinder. You cheap. Here we go. Good fight.
Oh man,
he
has a lot more than 3. What's going on here?
They're
All right.
regenerating. Get in.
Yeah.
On them. Let's go. Isaac's got major focus now.
Man, you don't want to lose on this.
Oh.
Yeah, you don't want to lose this
Okay,
one.
so you've popped your combo breaker, so he cannot break any combo. Your pickled rodent brain.
Good flip out. Good flip out. Yep. Stay on him. Stay on
Okay,
him.
but you just ran out of your rodent brains, so now he could break.
And you
Good
see,
ender there.
He's barely taking any damage. That's at 41%, but oh my goodness, he takes all the hits. All right, good
Strong.
down. Good down. You're doing all right. And for the record, there are a few difficulty levels, correct?
There are.
James, why
There's
don't you
easy,
talk through those.
medium, and godlike.
So how do they work? And we should reiterate and stress that this is obviously a work in progress. Shadow
Oh, yeah,
Lords
this-
isn't out, but we're
not
still
out.
working on it. But take me through what the difficulties mean.
So easy is where we advise everybody start. Give it a try. Easy. Get used to how the board works. Should I say the globe works? How
Yeah.
dealing with corruption works. For people who are veterans, maybe they want to jump up a notch there.
Yep.
But it's a great place to start. Learn how everything works, how all the buffs work, how your items work. Gargos is still going to be really tough.
Yeah.
Skip ahead to godlike. Yeah, all the missions are just harder.
I
so
do
you'll
not
see
advise that. I've
yeah.
tried that.
You can tell the missions are like green, yellow, or red. And when they're hard, they're hard. They have like power level 6 or 5, and they do things like unblockable hits. I mean, it's really in your hands how hard you want this to be. It's going to be hard, but it has a roguelike element to it. But as you collect more, it carries over to your next playthrough and your next playthrough. And so therefore, you're going to get stronger and it's going to get easier.
Gotcha.
And so then you can, someday just kind of crush it on godlike and, do a nice YouTube stream. Max,
I
I'm
wanna
looking
see
at
that.
you.
Oh, I can't wait for boss rage.
I want to see Max's boss rage where he takes it godlike with all tethers. Max, I'm challenging you on camera right now. I want you to pull that off.
That was tough.
Power level 3 is pretty rough. So if you don't equip your character with something like a damage buff, you're gonna have a little bit of a rough time.
Well, we still got health bar.
Oh yeah, I'm
Yeah,
okay.
he didn't
No,
take you
the
down.
ram really helped because
Yeah.
I just didn't care. I was just mashing breaker.
Actually, this will be another real quick opportunity to show how you use those artifacts and heal your characters.
Oh, yeah,
Persistent
for sure.
health, yeah. And we have another way of playing. Like you played that match. I want
Yeah.
you to show next how you can deploy.
Let's see if I have a deployment opportunity. So you can't always deploy.
Right, you can't always deploy, but
Yeah.
see if there's an opportunity.
Do you get more rewards by actually taking a fight versus
Yes.
deploying?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Gotcha.
Yep. And you saw I just got a bunch of rewards right there.
Speaking of rewards, you get rewards for logging in each day, correct?
You do.
Yes.
They're
They
daily
get
rewards.
Better and better each day, correct?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
That is awesome. That is awesome.
So I collect my wager. And I got 30 Astro Gems now.
You should be able to.
Let me go to the
deploy for
barracks.
this one. Oh, you're back in the barracks.
Yeah, I want to heal my RB. I'm going to give him 100% health. Boom.
Done,
He's
just like
he's
that.
done. There you go. So let's see if I can deploy. I'm going to go back to the war room right here. I have one more mission on the map. I'm gonna go here, put Saberwolf in it.
Now, real
Saberwolf's-
quick, I noticed
No,
there
you
that the
can't.
other two characters were sort of grayed out.
Yeah.
Can you only use one character per turn per
Yes.
day?
Yep.
Gotcha.
Yes.
So I'm gonna give him the ram as well.
Now look, this it shows you a forecast on your
Yep.
chance of success, and it just went up to 100% when you put that
Exactly.
killer guardian on there.
So I'm gonna deploy Saberwolf. I'm gonna get fewer rewards as a result, and then let's see what happens. Boom. All right. So mimics are attacking villagers, and you're shocked, and you encounter several stalker units. I can attack them or command the stalkers. I'm gonna command them. I don't know. Let's
All
see
right,
what
let's
happens.
see what happens,
Yeah.
Is Saberwolf that persuasive?
So he shouts at them, Saberwolf.
Oh, you took damage.
And apparently he took damage. So that's unfortunate.
Yeah, I feel like yelling at a bunch of stalker units may
But
not
most
be the best.
yeah, probably not. I don't even know if Saberwolf knows English or any language that they understand, so he's just like growling at them.
Now, if you had Riptor, would you have a better chance at yelling at a pack of raptors?
Maybe, I don't know. So I got another thing. There's a village under attack. Should I help?
Yes.
You know, yeah, you want me to help?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, let's do it. I'm
Can
gonna
you tell I'm 100% Paragon here?
Yeah, oh, for sure.
guy. I'm a good guy.
So I got a quest mission because of that.
Ah.
So there are actually quest missions in this that unlocks story lore. There's a lot. Every character has their own types of missions.
Mm-hmm.
So the more you play, the more characters you use, the more stuff about the KI lore that you end up learning.
And if you completed that quest chain, would there be a sweet reward at the end of that?
There should be.
Should be, yeah.
Yeah. So the day is turning, and then new missions are popping up. Corruption is increasing, as you can see. And here's a quest: search for the stalkers.
Now I'm going to throw it to you like this.
Yeah.
We've got about 10 minutes left.
Okay.
I'm going to make a proposal.
Yeah.
I know we can go ahead and end turn. You'll see it down there with the Y button.
Yeah.
And that corruption will slowly but surely go up.
Oh yeah, for sure. You want it? You want
Let's
to
do
this?
it.
I would love
Okay,
to see
let's
it.
do
I
it.
would
We,
love
we,
to see
we
it.
want to show Gargos.
Oh
We
yeah.
want to show Gargos for
So
sure.
when you end up skipping a turn, there's actually a benefit to it as well. So corruption increases. You may want that, right? But not only that, your characters heal as well.
So if they're in the barracks chilling,
Yep.
not deployed, or they
Yep.
haven't been used, they'll heal.
Yep.
A little bit.
So right here, my status effect, my artifact, it went away because the days have passed. So now I'm going to have to go back to the barracks and equip my Jago with something else.
Gotcha.
And one continent has fallen.
Yep. And you'll notice that Conra has new recipes in the Emporium as well, so I might
Okay.
want to check that out.
More things to craft.
Yeah.
That would
so
be nice.
Omen arrives in one day. I don't know if we're going to be able to make it in time before Gargos appears, but let's see. I'm going to skip another day. More missions,
Oh, there
more
we go,
corruption.
Day 6. And look at how the continents start to change.
So what I was talking about with delaying the man, I cannot speak. Delaying the inevitable. That's what you're trying to do. So you're going to see Omen right here. He is arriving in 5 days. Can you even make it in 5 days? In this case, probably not.
Yeah.
But that's why deploying people on missions is important. Sending people off on missions, especially in areas with high corruption. Right here, the Veins of Gargos.
Yeah.
This is an Omen fight right now,
Gotcha.
and he has he's tethered to Gargos. So
Actually-
if I fight him and I beat him, I can get rid of one of Gargos' buffs.
Two things. Should you expect to win on the first playthrough?
Absolutely not.
Second thing, that Omen fight.
Yeah,
Why don't you just launch into it? Because it says something interesting there that nobody may have caught on screen.
yeah.
But this will be a fun one.
Yeah, let's do it. So I'm going to send Jago into this mission, and I'm gonna actually
And we'll
put
still get to Gargos, but
I'm gonna put the Exemplar on him because we didn't even talk about this one. So let's see if I can do it.
I just noticed a location it said we were going to.
Yeah.
It threw me off.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
So
Where is
Omen
that?
is power level 4. He has the Veins of Gargos, and he has Bastion. So Bastion means you have to use an Ultra to defeat him. Power level 4 is increased strength, increased damage.
Good luck.
Yeah.
That's all I'll say is
And
good
the Veins
luck.
of Gargos, he drains your instinct meter.
Where is this?
Yeah, what is this? The astral plane?
This is the Astral Plane. You may have seen this in some
Once
concept
or
art.
twice.
Yeah,
You may
yeah.
have seen this in Gargos' hero art. You may have seen this
Yep,
in the trailer where everybody said, no, that's not that.
yep. So this is another playable stage in Killer
Shadow
Instinct.
Lords, right?
Yeah.
Oh, good break, good break.
Oh, I just parried an attack there. So this is one of the aspects of the game that we were talking about.
There we go.
Oh, he-
all the blocks, all the blocks. And he shadow countered. So I know
taking a lot of damage, man.
You can talk to
He's
this
dealing
one.
a lot of damage, yeah.
So we saw, you talked about the levels, right? There's the green missions, there's the yellow missions, and then this one.
Oh, man.
All
This
filled up
guy's
with
crazy.
red. Power
He's
level
crazy
4.
town.
How hard and how difficult is going to be to get through this? And we're only playing on medium here.
Depends what you take in and how good you are, but
Oh yeah.
apparently for Isaac, this is going to be very
And
difficult.
I'm
Oh no,
gonna say
I'm
Isaac's
pretty
a
sure.
very good player.
I'm pretty sure my Jago's gonna die. Ugh.
Yeah, no, this is not an easy mission.
Oh no, it's definitely not.
It's doable, but yeah, things are looking a little rough right now.
I've got to say, one of the best things to hear at work is when we're all sitting in our separate offices and you just hear, you know, I got an Omen or I got the Gargos, and everybody comes running over to watch the fight because you understand that everyone will get wrecked.
And then there's lots of laughing.
Oh man,
tons of laughing.
this guy's just going nuts with the shadow moves. My Jago might die.
Actually, Isaac, I got to
Oh.
ask you because I've seen you do it.
Yeah.
Jago doesn't normally have a parry.
No, he does not. And I just parried 2 attacks right there. Thing is, Omen is absolutely nuts right now. So it's really hard to follow up. But this is an example of one of the gameplay aspects. This is a little bit for more of a hardcore audience.
Yeah.
Where this changes gameplay entirely.
Yes.
So you may be familiar with how parries work in some other games. So this one is you press back right before you get an attack,
Okay.
and you can parry it and then go into an attack right afterwards.
And that's one of the benefits of the Guardian that you've got.
Exactly, and that's what,
Gotcha.
and you can always have that, and it regenerates over time. So if you're fighting a person who's probably not crazy like Omen, where it's actually really hard to parry Omen, and it's all timing based.
So it says he's dead.
Oh yeah, no, Jago got bopped.
So what does
Oh,
that
he's
mean?
done.
Yeah, Jago is done,
So, like, you can't use him again.
unless I have something in the barracks. Let's see.
Oh, okay.
So Jago's dead. I may have something. I have a Phoenix Relic. Revive a member with 100% health.
Do it.
Boom!
That's
Jago is
lucky.
back from the dead.
All right, now let's go ahead.
Get right
we
to
said we'd
Gargos.
show Gargos. End
Yeah.
this turn. Let's get there. Let's make it happen.
So when you lose in an Omen fight and you don't get rid of that Gargos buff,
yes.
you're done. You can't get rid of that
it's
buff
locked
ever
in.
again.
Period, yeah.
Yeah. So
There
right
he
now
is.
we're gonna unlock the Gargos fight. Gargos has arrived.
There it is.
Now this is gonna be interesting because he has all 5 buffs.
This is
Oh
gonna be
man.
fun.
Okay, so he has the Heart of Gargos as well. The Heart of Gargos, let me just tell you, this is one of the hardest modifications that Gargos can have. He regenerates health throughout the entire match.
That's wonderful.
So I'm gonna go in. Shadow Lord has arrived. This is a team mission. I can send all my guys in. So I'm gonna. You want to start this match? You want to use?
Oh,
Saberwolf?
I'll go in the middle.
You're gonna go in the middle. Okay, I'm gonna start off with Arby. I'm gonna use the Ram. I think that's a good choice.
Okay.
And I'm going to use. Let's see. Immunity to combo breakers, increased damage. Let's do that. I'm gonna put some Jago in here as well. Or actually,
Saberwolf,
Yep,
yep.
Saberwolf. What consumable do you
Give
want?
me something that's like unblockable or
Unblockable attacks and
Yep.
free shadow meter.
Yep, I'll take that.
Let's do
Thank
it.
you, and give me the snake.
All right, let's go. Got the snake pet, guardian.
I'm taking the snake in specifically to counteract his regeneration.
Yes, that makes perfect sense.
So we're
then
going
we got
into this
Jago.
boss fight on medium.
Yeah.
At all 5 of his tethers. And you two are actually, you know, pretty darn good players.
Yeah.
This is gonna be interesting.
Let's use the fractured ward. I'm gonna hop into this match. You can't deploy, obviously.
Yep. You've got to
do
take Gargos on.
I'm gonna fight
There is
him.
no backing out of this fight. As a matter of fact, you can't select any other fight.
No.
Once he arrives.
This is it.
And you can see all the crazy things that he has. So Gargos is a Shadow Lord. He will always have the Shadow Lord on him. No matter how many modifiers that you take off of him, he'll always be a Shadow Lord, which always will give him a buff, which will always change his gameplay as well.
Gotcha.
He has a lot.
Yeah.
Six buffs. This is going to be a
I'm
part.
going to get wrecked.
Let's do
is gonna
this.
be
There is
good. I
there
can't
is
wait. I
no
can't
way.
wait.
I didn't even go to the barracks to equip stuff.
I know.
I messed up.
Now you
That's
guys
all
will
right.
see why we've always alluded to Gargos being a pain in the butt. in our
I
tweets.
goofed. This is the end of Arbiter.
This is it.
All right, let's see if you can get a quarter life off of him.
Oh man.
With that regen?
With that regen? I don't know about
goodness.
that. So I made a lot of tweaks to Gargos as well. So he has some gameplay changes.
Okay.
So Gargos
Now you're
norma-
telling me.
Yeah. So Gargos normally can summon
See it.
one minion at a time. Oh, Gargos just parried. He just parried me.
And he's instantly an
Wait,
instinct.
where'd all your health go?
No way.
Okay.
All right, good break. Good break.
Don't forget your
Oh.
consumable.
I got sweep from full screen and I'm dead.
Don't forget your
That's it.
consumable.
You're already down.
Oh.
Cheap. Completely cheap. There you go. Good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. You've already used that consumable.
I
you still
did.
got your psychic breakers.
I
All
did.
right,
And
not bad.
I'm playing like a noob right now. It's really bad. This is
Did Gargos just
Both guys are
regen
out.
health off of hitting you?
Yes, he's regenerating health every time he hits me. He's also I'm dead. Yeah. So I got absolutely wrecked. And not only did you see, this is what I was alluding to, some of the changes with Gargos. Obviously, he deals more damage. You can get rid of that damage buff, right?
Yeah.
And that gives you more of a
You've gotta
chance.
take out those omens.
Exactly. You can get rid of, the regenerating health if you can do that. You have to prolong the inevitable as much as possible.
So ending your turn is not a good idea.
Exactly.
You need to go through, do those missions, use those astral gems, that astral energy.
Exactly.
Get through and really collect a lot of things to make this fight fair.
And Gargos, in this one example right here that we showed, he was able to summon both of his minions in one move.
Oh,
That's
man.
insane.
Yeah.
That's totally
Someone
insane.
remind me to use my consumable.
I'm so bad with it too.
Is this disabled?
I'm not sure. Yeah.
You can actually do a shortcut for right on the right stick
Yeah.
to use your consumables.
Ah, gotcha.
All right, here we go.
All right, James, let's see what
So
you can
get
do.
to it. We've got 2 minutes left. Make it happen, James. I believe in you.
Okay, use my consumable.
Oh, okay.
James always with the low poke into shadow. He's good. He's good with that.
He's taking a
Beautiful.
good chunk of his life, and he's look at that potential damage that's increasing there.
But he hit him one time and took out half of his life. This is insane.
Yeah, Gargos is he's
my
a bully.
goodness. All right, well, just like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And exactly. Yeah, James. If you could zoom in on James's face right now, he is not happy.
That is not a good thing at all.
But again, you're not meant to beat Gargos when he has all his buffs.
Correct.
The whole idea of the mode is you're supposed to be taking away his buffs from him because he's a Shadow Lord.
Otherwise,
Yeah.
you're just gonna get wrecked.
Yeah.
I hit him.
So if you can
I
beat
hit
him,
him.
if you can beat him and he has all of his,
I want to see that. I want to see
I
the
don't
YouTube
think
video.
it's possible.
You say that, and I guarantee you, our community will find out. a way
I
to do
really
it.
don't. I've seen some of our guys. We have a really good QA team.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys are familiar with Amenti. He's one of the best KI players. I saw him get so mad. He was so mad.
All
and
right,
then
so
I had,
that challenge is out there.
Yeah.
Somebody can make it happen.
we'll see. I have armor. And we have, maybe one more minute? Let's see. That's enough time for him to beat me.
Yeah.
It's more than enough time.
We might have an extra 30 seconds here to talk
Yeah.
and wrap things up.
Did I mention I hit him?
What's funny is you started out the match so well, and then he just regained that health.
Oh, and
there
he
go
has both of his.
minions, and he just instantly broke.
Oh, and he parried me. But I have armor, so this is okay. Oh, no, it's not. Oh, jeez.
The beautiful thing is this fight is completely OP, but I love getting to it.
Oh, yeah.
This is the most fun that I've ever had with any fighting game boss ever.
Because you know it's
Oh.
doable once you get the right stuff.
Yeah. Oh, I just like seeing all the crazy stuff that
Oh,
happens on
jeez.
screen when it shouldn't happen. You're almost down.
And I'm dead.
And there's
Yep.
is he gonna no,
Yep.
not even an ultra.
Nah, I got
oh
wrecked.
my goodness. Well,
Yeah.
Well, good news. We're going to show you the end of the world.
So Gargos just destroyed everything.
completely
Yes.
destroyed us.
I
Yeah.
think we
Completely
just let the world down.
Yeah, we definitely did. But again, that's the whole idea of the mode is you're trying to constantly replay it, get more powerful stuff, and then maybe on your 5th time, you might be able to finally beat Gargos.
Yep.
Awesome.
And who knows what you get when you beat Gargos.
Dead.
Dead.
And yep, mission failed.
Oh, there it is. There it is.
I
Well,
got wrecked.
That's going to do it for us. I know they're going to kick us off here soon, but that's Shadow Lords in a nutshell. We don't quite have a release date for it yet. We're still working on things. It's still in progress.
And
it's
there's
still
the
tweaking.
message.
Yeah, the fight continues.
I'm apparently not worthy.
Now, I
to
do
be a
want to
Shadow
mention
Lord.
all the stuff that we did gain during that, we do carry over.
Yes.
Gotcha.
So-
So you can run back through it. right?
Exactly.
Sweet. Well, thank you.